What's happening, everybody? Trey here, joined by my dad, Sean, and today, reactions to the classics. We got another song battle in store, this time for our longtime patron and friend of the channel, Pete. Pete, always appreciate you, dude. And this time, we're going to be battling Catherine Wheel and the track Broken Nose from 1997's record Adam and Eve versus Whipping Boy and the track Twinkle from Heartworm in 1995. So kind of in the same ballpark of years right here. I've heard of Catherine Wheel, not too extensively, and I don't think I'm familiar with Whipping Boy at all, so this is going to be an authentic, unbiased battle.
It is. I've never heard of either one of them. This old man's never heard of either one of them, so let's go ahead and jump in, Trey. The Catherine Wheel song, you already said it's off Adam and Eve. That was our fourth studio album. Went to 53 in the UK and did go to 178 in the US. Back then, if you get in the top 200 in the US, you were doing all right. And a little bit about Catherine Wheel. They're an English alternative rock band from Great Yarmouth and Lowestoft. They were active from 90 to 2000. They released 5 full-length albums in their career, embarking on many lengthy tours and experiencing, as I kind of studied out, fluctuating levels of success.
Okay, interesting. Well, we're gonna cue this up. It wasn't on Spotify, but we found it on YouTube, and as always, gonna have the lyrics up. Follow along, just gonna kind of take the song in, then afterwards give our thoughts before we move to Whipping Boy.
Thanks, Pete.
This album cover is a bit striking.
It is quite interesting
and memorable right there. You can kind of already tell it's got that mid-90s heavier
great guitar
tone to it. I'm enjoying how these guitars are building on top of each other. The layering is really well done. Yeah, man, this very impressive tune, man.
Yeah.
That guitar work, I think, just really builds this entire track to what
that
it
later
is.
guitar work's fantastic.
No one
All right, man. Catherine Wheel, Broken Nose, a very enjoyable track, at least in my ears, man. I thought that guitar work was absolutely phenomenal, just how it seemed to layer as the song went on. So shout out to Brian Futter here. And Rob Dickinson on lead vocals, man. I think he brings kind of that 90s alt rock type of voice, man.
Yeah, I don't have much else to add. It just sounded fantastic, man. And you mentioned it right away. The layered guitars are the hero of this, as they are for a lot of songs of this age. I wasn't a big music fan in the mid '90s of the scene that was here in America, but as we've dove into deep in this channel and done a lot of stuff from the UK scene during that time, I would have been a huge music guy if I was living in the UK. So really enjoyed this one.
Well, and what are your interpretation on the lyrics when it says, "And all our friends have gone somewhere they don't know where to"? Do you think those friends have? You think that's morbid in the sense of death, or that just as life has gone on, all these
everybody's gone off, and we're
gone
still
their
here?
own way? Because in the lyrics, he mentions like, "Oh, you with the broken nose, you've been a fighter for too long, stuck in the same clothes, you've been in your Pumas for too long." So that's kind of what the song is built off of lyrically. Like, hey, you're this, and you've been this for too long.
He even calls him you with the serpent smile, so maybe a little allusion to Genesis, the book of the Bible. What evil there's. I don't know. I was wondering the same thing.
But, it says you with a broken chain, no one gives a crap for you. So, yeah, you with your public displays of pain, you've been painful for too long. So, obviously, a lot of hurt kind of flowing throughout this song. And, maybe they just kind of left it up to that interpretation for, whatever we wanted.
Exactly.
So, let us know in the comments, man, what you think.
Yeah.
For sure, man. I'm thinking that it's more so, friends just kind of splitting apart and going their own way. But
you could be right on the death thing, too.
Now we're going to go to Whipping Boy with that track Twinkle right here from the record Heartworm in 1995. They are an Irish alternative rock band who were active from the late 80s until the late 90s, and again since 2005. This song, Dad, went to 55 in the UK and was the lead track off of this record.
Yeah, and this album is highly acclaimed. It was voted the 7th best Irish album of all time in a 2000 poll by the Irish magazine Hot Press. And in 2013, it topped Phantom FM's poll of the top 50 Irish albums of all time. So
they ain't going to have to check that out.
That's what I thought, man. That's high praise, man. Let's check it out.
I didn't know we'd get this hard after we started with the violin.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Not too pure for
Great drumming performance here too, man.
Yes.
Bring it to a roaring conclusion. Wow, Twinkle by Whipping Boy. What a way to start off your record right here with this, man. What'd you think of this one, Dad?
Yeah, I really liked it, man. I know I'm not gonna get ahead of myself here, but this battle's really, really tough. Yeah, I thought it was excellent, man. Not a ton of lyrics to it, but just a lot of diversity instrumentation wise. You know, obviously it started out very chill and low key, and then we build and build, even start to layer a few guitars on this one. What'd you think?
No, man, I quite enjoyed this one. You know, as you were mentioning, it started off sweeter with the violin coming in, and then so I was like, okay, we're gonna get a totally different sound than our first track, and then boom, they just went all out with it. The guitar work came in hard and fast here, and again, it had that catchy chorus. She's the only one for me now and always. A lot of repetition right there.
Yes.
Those poetic lines. She's the air I breathe, not too pure for me. She's the air I breathe, not too cheap for me. But then we get maybe some darker undertones in here with hole right through her head. I think I might be nothing to her. Sing it now, she said. F. I might be here forever. So yet again, maybe a suicide or a death right there.
Yeah, and I mean it even starts out with not too great lyrics towards her as well. Waiting to be bled, turning tricks just like your mother.
Oof.
Left my dreams for dead, making out with every other. So she might have just left him, but he's infatuated with her, man. He can't get away. So either she's died or she's with other guys, but it doesn't matter because she's the only one for him.
No, and instrumentally, obviously the guitars were great, but also got to shout out the drumming performance, especially towards the end, man. I think it yet again ramped up to that roaring conclusion. So shout out to Cole Hassett on the drums there. But now, Dad, it comes to that tough part of the battle. I think this was a great pairing of tunes right here by Pete. They both had that, obviously those roaring guitars.
Yeah, that mid-90s sound.
Those anthemic choruses, just those rockers that made you, just kind of want to get up and go right there. But there can only be one winner. So what are you feeling on this one, Dad? It's going to be a close one. There's not a clear-cut one for me.
Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to make a decision. So I'm going to go with Catherine Wheel, Broken Nose. by like 1/4 of 1/10 of a percentage point. I mean, I don't know. What do you got?
Dude, no, this one was very tough. But I'm gonna go just because I'm a sucker for those strings that come in.
It was
you
great.
know, it was just a little touch, but I thought that was a sweet way to start the song. So I'm gonna go with Whipping Boy on this one with Twinkle. So a
great choice, too.
divided here. Both great songs though.
Yes.
I would add both of these to my playlist, man. So be sure to give Pete some love in the comments, and also let us know which of these is going to be your winner. Is it close for you like it is us, or do you think there's one clear head and shoulders above the other? Be sure to let us know. And also, if you'd like to have us do a song reaction or song battle or album reaction for you, you can check out our Patreon page, which is linked in the description, and also will be on this end screen in just a second here. As always, Dad, appreciate it.
Yeah, it was fun, man. I appreciate you too, Pete. Thank you.
Yeah, it was. Always love these battles, man. And until next time, thanks so much for watching. Happy listening, and we will see you.